Do you have a teenager at home and you want your teenager to learn to do makeup the right way from the very beginning and not learn any bad habits? Stay tuned for more details. Okay, so Bridget, how old are you?
I'm 11.
She's 11, so she is getting a little bit of an acneic skin, but I would say her skin is more of a combo. It's really common for teenagers to be using products that are too drying for their skin. So I'm gonna start by really moisturizing the skin, always follow with a sunscreen. So we're gonna use just a basic everyday moisturizer, an eye cream, and a lip balm to prep the face. And I have my favorite, my Embryolisse right here. A little bit of eye cream. I use a fancy one, but you can use anything drugstore is fine. And then I have my favorite, my Rosebud salve. Okay, so go ahead and everything has been sanitized. So go ahead and open your mouth. And I like to do the lip balm before the makeup application, so the lips are nice and soft before the lipstick goes on. And then eyes all the way up. And remember, an eye cream doesn't mean that you're old. It just helps the makeup glide on a little bit more smoothly and look like skin. Okay. Now close your eyes. So this is her skin. She's really got gorgeous skin. Just a few bit of a blemish cover up. I do not like to do a full face of foundation for somebody who's super young. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of spot coverage. So we're gonna take just a tiny bit of an under eye concealer, just in this inner corner right in here. Okay, I like to do a little bit of a cream blush for the cheeks. A powder blush is nice too, but I just feel like for right now, when you're a teen, a cream blush can look really pretty and natural. This is from Pat McGrath. And the way to do a blush here, we're not gonna be contouring with the blush. It's more just to give it a little bit of color to the skin. And the cream will give it a slight dewiness. So I'm just tapping it on and using my fingers. So if you don't have a lot of tools when you're starting out, a cream blush is the way to go. A lot of these cream blushes out there are ultra concentrated. So I'm gonna be using something that's gonna be more on the sheer side and easier to blend. And then the teens these days, they like a little bit on your nose. Just look. Okay, just look straight ahead. Gorgeous. Let's do a little bit of a soft wash on the brows. I'm using a Glossier Clear Brow Gel, just to kind of brush up and give the brows some shape and some structure. Anything too heavy on the brows is going to be just too strong for this age. You want to keep it as natural as possible, just kind of giving it a little fluff here. And I like to brush it straight up and brush it to the sides, so kind of brushing up and around, up and around. I don't recommend starting to tweeze or wax at this age. Wait till you're much, much older. Otherwise they don't grow back and the brow trends change so much. We want to keep the brows as fluffy and as light as possible. Okay, so this is where I see a lot of teenagers really going in the wrong direction, and that's eyeliner. We've all seen somebody with really, really black eyeliner. I'm going to keep this into a soft kind of taupey color. This is from Makeup Forever. Definitely not black. Even a really dark brown is just going to be way too strong. And then look all the way up. I don't typically like doing underneath the eyes, but honestly they're all going to do it, so I might as well teach the kids the right way. Starting on the outside corner and the soft taupe. Bring your chin down just a little bit. Chin a little bit. Eyes all the way up. To taking it to the halfway point. And then using your finger to blend. Okay, now close your eyes. A little bit against the lash line, the outer corner here. Very, very thin strokes, and using my finger to blend out. Okay, open your eyes. This part is optional. I'm doing a really, really sheer shimmery color. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm gonna use the lightest shade right here with my Morphe brush. Go ahead and close your eyes. Not all over the eye, just on this lower lid right in here. Open your eyes, see? This is another optional step. After the cream blush, you can leave it just like this. It's still gonna give it a nice dewy glow, but I'm gonna give it just a little bit of an extra pop of a highlight color. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk creamy highlight. I'm just dabbing this around her temples. This will just give it this really fun glow. You can even do this just by itself if you feel like the blush is gonna be too confusing. A tinted highlighter is also a really pretty option. I bought this for my niece who's the same age as Bridget as well, just for something that's easy, sheer, really glowy. This is the Pillow Talk Creamy Highlight. And then for mascara, I definitely don't like a super strong, heavy mascara. I'm gonna be using a brown mascara. This is a new mascara. It's from Maybelline. It's the Falsy Surreal. Obsessed with this mascara, and this is the black brown shade. Anything that's going to be stronger than a black brown is really just truly too much. So go ahead and keep your eyes open and look straight down.
And I'm wiggling through the lashes to make sure everything is comfortable.
You can even wipe off a little bit of any excess onto the wand. And this mascara, you can do this for every day, very, very lightly, but I would try to keep it as low-key as possible. Okay, look straight. I mean, hello. And then last but not least, we're gonna do, this is from Makeup by Mario, a really kind of glittery gloss. These are super fun. Gonna open for me. Anything super strong and matte, I just think is too much for this age. So gloss, even just doing that rose balm alone is really, really pretty, but if you wanted to do a color, a bit of a glittery gloss is really, really fun. Okay, this works together. And let's shake out the hair. Okay, and here is your final look.